Hello, my dear students and friends, welcome back. As you have come to that video after searching on internet, as you are looking for a teacher from India who can help you to understand Indian accent in English. So definitely that video is here, and I must tell you something about me. I am Subodh from India, and I have been teaching English for the last 25 years. And I have been teaching English online through Skype for the last 10 years. I have taught many students from many countries with the time difference. I have taught students from Mexico, Brazil, China, France, Philippines, Taiwan, Korea, and from many other countries, Argentina. So here, it's a video, and that is the recording of my class online, and I'm going to attach that with that video for you to understand that how that class goes on. It's a lady from a country that I cannot disclose it here, but you can listen to her accent, and she's from a country nearby US, and she's learning English with me as she wants to improve her understanding. She wants to improve her listening while talking to Indians. So let's start. So that video is going to be attached here. Okay, so watch it until it ends, and I hope you will enjoy it. And after watching it, if you think you want to contact me, you may contact me. I have already given my email ID and Skype ID here in that video and below that video. So just enjoy watching that video and keep learning.
My country, Mexico's flag is one of the most beautiful in the world. In 2019, it is in the sixth position. In 2011, it was in the first place. Actually, I already read the article today. The India's flag is in the first place this year.
Okay.
So we share one thing, one important thing. Okay, next. The country is surrounded by two huge oceans, the Pacific Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean. So we have such beautiful beaches from north to south. And it's a picture of Tulum near Cancun. There are some old architecture from the Mayan civilization. Next one. Our food is excellent. We have many kinds of food in different regions in the country. Some of them are very popular, like tacos. They are made of beef, chicken, pork, etc. You can have whatever you want as a taco. It's very diverse. Cochinita pibil is pork, but with some species. It's a recipe from the Mayas too. Tortilla, that is here is very common. If we, for example, the taco is made with tortilla. If we eat whatever kind of food, beans, eggs, we eat with tortilla. Pozole is another, it's corn but with like a soup. And mole is it's from a big city near here. and it's a classic recipe too, and it makes by chicken with some chili, but this chili is doing by your hands, right? Tamales is chicken or pork with chili and corn. The corn is like a mixture with water and some part of the pork and some you are mix and put it inside the meat, the chicken or the pork. People from other countries enjoy a lot to eat them. And then the flip picture is obviously always tacos, right? And the next, most of the people in my country are very nice, very kind with foreigners. They also like helping people, and all of us are good workers. And here we are in a stadium because I like a lot the football. And Mexico City is a huge city with many buildings, many people from different states. Here, sorry, I didn't read well.
Are here.
Many people from different states.
Are here.
Yes. Come to look for jobs for the other states, because there are a lot of international and national companies looking for people who want to work. So that's a picture of the of Mexico City. This is a recently picture. Well, that is for the first part. And the second one is the better places to visit in Mexico are Cancun, the better beaches in the country. They are at the south of the country. Merida. Merida it's a big city, but it's more like a traditional city. So it's considered the more safety in the country. It is in the south too. They have the best food. Pork is in the most of the recipes. They prepare the food as the Mayan civilization did it. Mexico City, a huge city with many things to see, like a zoo, castles, museums, sports, etc. Monterrey, they have a special dish called cabrito. It's it's lamb, but prepared on the grill. There you can find jobs if you are looking. There are a lot of big companies because this city is very near USA. So it's easier for them invest in our country. Mexico and the education. Mexico has two of the better public universities in all Latin America. The education is free. Well, almost is free because they have to pay a small fees during the course. The private schools in the last years have grown in volume because the public schools are saturated. The poorest states, in the poorest states, I try to say, the education has low level of education. Is far away from the capital. Many people prefer to leave the school and immigrate to the USA.
Okay.
That's my
fine.
homework.
Yes, that's fine. Very nice. And you have written it in a very nice manner. Yeah, it looks good that you have added picture also there. So,
Yes.
it means it has become the best article on on your country. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, the presentation is very important in our life. That how we present anything. So of course, yeah, you could have written it just in text only, but you have added picture also. So picture, by adding pictures, you have made it little bit more, attractive.
Yes,
Yeah,
I try
yeah,
to do it because I think that it's more visual to imagine the things in
yes,
not
yes,
just words.
yeah. So okay, so I have got some questions here again. Or do you want to ask me anything?
No, I'd like that if you want to check my write that I wrote, or if you want to ask me new question, I don't have problem.
Okay, okay. So I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
Okay, so let me take a topic here. Yeah, topic is about. Let me think that. Lot of topics are there. I am thinking what to take. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Let's take the topic clothes. Okay.
Okay.
It is very common and simple topic, but questions I have got here. So let me ask you the first question. Why do we need clothes?
Um, because we need to wear something. We cannot go outside naked. It's because always we have wear something. We don't know people who don't do it. If they do it, they don't do it. We think that they are sick or they are crazy. I think that it's normal and it's
Yes, yes.
because of culture.
Yeah, it's our culture. You are absolutely right that we cannot be, means we cannot move anywhere without clothes, and of course we need clothes to protect ourselves from, from the heat, from sometimes from the cold and all. So we definitely need clothes. Hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so so why do people spend lots of money on clothes?
Um, I'm a part of that population, and I like to spend a lot of money in clothes because there are a lot of kinds of clothes. There are clothes for sports, for to the school, to the office. So I think that if we can do it, people spend a lot of money, and I think that it's just it's a thing without importance. Actually, if we consider that it's something superficial, but we love to buy clothes because it's there are a lot of different kinds of clothes. I think that it's because the people spend a lot.
Yes, people these days spend lot of money on clothes
Yes.
because it is very, it is competitive world, and definitely the people want to look smarter than others.
Yes.
And when they look smart, definitely the others want to talk to them, and when the people want to talk to them, definitely they're exposed, and they are what I should say means it is very easy for them to survive or to go ahead in their life.
Yes, that's true.
So
For example, I was in my last job. My boss said, if you want for example, if you take a new position and its position is higher than you have before, he says, if you if you want it, you have to look like if you want it, if you have it. Even if you don't have that position already, you can look like if you have that position. So you
Definitely,
have to
yes.
change some habits.
Yes. Yeah, because actually it is said and it is taught always that if you want to be something at higher position, then you should start behaving like this now. That
Yes.
means you are at that high level. Then only
Yeah.
people can judge you by your talent and by your look and by your way of speaking, by your way of wearing clothes, by the way of your walking, and everything is very important, you know. So
That's true.
definitely I think this is the best thing. If we spend money on clothes, actually that is not spending, I think it is investing. We are investing money on clothes because this is
Yeah.
not the wastage, I think,
Yeah,
because
I
because
think
I
so.
think that pays you a lot. Yes.
Yes, yeah, because sometimes we spend in some things that we don't need, like a soccer jersey. We don't need that, but we buy that because we like how it looks, how I feel the cloth. So I think that we spend a lot of clothes that we don't need.
Today you have changed your mic and that headphone.
No, why you can hear me well?
No, no, I can hear your voice, but sometimes it is low. While you speak, it is low, high like this. It is
Maybe
going,
okay here. Maybe the mic it's far. It is
maybe,
okay there.
yeah, it may be the reason, I don't know. But today the volume is going low and then low, high like this. I'm not
I don't know.
sure.
I don't know what does it happens because the last the day before yesterday I hear you in that way, but I cannot hear you in some parts because the volume down. So I don't know if
Okay.
it's the network.
Okay, maybe, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so yes, it's a very good question and very good answer that why people spend lot of money for clothes, and I think it
Yeah.
is investment, you can say. Yeah.
Investment.
Okay, now, okay, so of course that question is there, but we have already discussed that. Do you think the clothes are a waste of money?
The clothes are. Sorry, what did you say?
The waste of money.
Uh, yeah, well, in some occasion it can be a waste of money, and some others not. For example, in 2 weeks ago, I have to buy many clothes because in my last job I can I can wear any kind of clothes. So mostly I wear jeans. So for me, it was very comfortable because it's easier to try to combine the jeans with whatever blouse or something like that. So it was comfortable with me. But in this new job, it's not allowed to wear jeans just on Fridays. So I have to change my closet, and I have to buy some clothes, some formal clothes.
Okay, so I just repeat what you said. Okay, because
Yeah.
actually you are talking about past. You should use past verbs. I tell you that how you should speak. Like you can say like last week, or you said last week you purchased clothes.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can say like this, means last week I had to, not have to, I had to purchase new clothes, new pair of clothes for me, because in my last job I used to wear jeans because it was allowed there. But in my new job, jeans are not allowed, and so I had to buy new formal clothes for me for my office.
More specific and more practical.
Yeah. Okay. So next question I must ask you. Hmm. Okay. So you buy clothes. Of course, everybody has to buy clothes. So what do you prefer? You go to market to buy uh, good pair of clothes for you, or you prefer to buy it online? What do you do?
Uh, I am. I think that I like a lot all that all technology, right? I like to buy most of the things that I buy are through Amazon, for example. But clothes, at least with women, it's very complicated, the size, because here we get size from the USA, so their size are are kind of they're quite different from here. So I prefer to go to the store. I don't feel comfortable when I buy clothes online.
Okay. In case of clothes, you go to market, but the other things which you need in your house or for you, you like to buy online.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
I like a lot to buy online.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. I do agree with you. But in my case, because I have got a good experience of buying things online, because I have been doing that for a very long time. So even means I buy the things online for my family members also. So I am very much experienced in that. So I prefer to buy even clothes, a pair of shoes, sports shoes, formal shoes, whatever. I prefer to buy online. And
Online that in the store.
because actually I have experienced that this kind of cloth is good, or this kind of shoes size, everything I know, because it is also a kind of learning that what kind of size is good for us. It is always there on the website that how to measure your the size of your foot or chest or whatever, to have a proper size for you. So I think I have no problem. I In the beginning it was a problem, but now I have understood that how to decide that what size is suitable for me. So I think I prefer to buy everything online because it is cheaper, quite cheaper
Yes.
than that is in the store.
Yeah, that's true. For example, shoes. I buy shoes online because as you said, in the beginning it was complicated because you have to learn how the size works, right?
Yes,
But
yes.
right now I don't have any troubles buying shoes, but I have a problem if I try to buy some pants or something like that, because maybe it can be very large, even if it was the same size that I buy the last week or something like that. It can change because they at least the clothes that we buy, as I told you, it came from the US. So sometimes the brands are different. This one from the other.
Yeah, I tell you here, That actually, of course, brand they have different size. I mean, suppose if they write 7, the size is different. If you go to brand like Adidas or anything like this, but you know one thing, I tell you, it is very simple process to know what size is good for me. You just have to put your foot on the piece of paper
Okay.
first, and you just mark the toe here with the pen and the heel,
Okay.
and then you measure the size of your foot. And if it, like my size is 26.5 centimeter, this is the size of my foot,
Yeah.
26.5 centimeter. Okay, but now it should be little bigger than this. When you choose a pair of shoes for you, that size should be little bit bigger, because when you insert your foot into the shoe, then you sometimes put on socks also. So there you have to consider the thickness of the socks also.
Yeah.
So I prefer, the size of the shoes maybe 27 centimeter, or it may be 27.1 centimeter. So it is always good for me to buy a shoes who has the shoes which has uh, the measurement inside 27 or 27.1. So when you choose any size on the internet, it is always written that 7 is means 28 centimeter, 8 size is this, 9 size is this. So when you find your accurate size like 27 or 27.5, then I choose this one. So that size is perfect for me.
Yeah, because well, my husband wears 27 centimeters, and I didn't know that you can buy 27.1. That's true?
No, actual size. What is the actual size of his foot?
I think that the same like you, 26.5, something like
Then
that.
27 is better and best. 27, because it should be 3 or 4 centimeter bigger than the actual size.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so that is always better.
Better, yeah. Then it has to be more bigger.
Similarly, I have my chest that is 39 inches.
Okay.
But when I go to buy any shirt, then I prefer 44 centimeter.
Okay, bigger than you really
My
like.
chest size is 39 inches, not centimeter. This is inches actually.
Inches.
Yeah, this is inches. So I prefer 44.
Okay,
Yeah,
bigger.
yeah. But here you have to consider, if a person is a little bit fat or having tummy. Yeah,
Tummy. How do you say tummy?
yeah, tummy.
It's like a lose the.
Tummy is belly.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Tummy. Okay. So my husband is tummy.
So if you have tummy, then it should be larger. The size should be. Otherwise, if you have 44, then it would be tight here on the stomach.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So it should be 46 maybe, or 47. It depends.
47.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little tummy, so he's wear a little bigger than his size.
Yeah. So it depends actually. But I always try to keep myself fit. Because I don't like tummy and all these things. So yeah, because I don't know why, but it has been my nature since my childhood to keep myself fit always, physically and even of course mentally. So I take exercise. Even now it is 7:30 in the morning when I have class with you, but I get up early and
Oh,
I go for a walk. I come back, then I do cycling. Air bike. You know,
yes,
I
air bike. Yes,
air bike
that
is
is
this. It is a kind of bicycle, but it is actually
like
run. Yeah,
elliptic, right?
yeah, by hands only, and your foot
Yeah.
move automatically.
We call it a elliptical bike,
Maybe, but in India it is called air bike.
air bike.
Yeah,
Okay, air bike.
it is good for your knees. Knees,
Yeah.
for knees exercise. Because in old days, even these days, the people who are 35, 40, they have problem with the knees.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so it is always better to do such exercises to uh, make our knees stronger. Yeah.
Yeah, it works for that.
Yeah, so I always do these exercise. I do exercise for my neck also, because people, they have cervical problem.
Cervical problem.
Yes, cervical. Cervical means they have
Yeah.
problem in their neck,
Yeah.
backbone here.
It can be and in the back too, right?
Yes, yes. Back it is called spondylitis.
Spondylitis.
Yes, spondylitis. Spondylitis, when you have problem in your back.
Ah, okay. Spondylitis.
This is cervical.
Cervical. Yes, I know the word. We say the same word in Spanish,
Yeah. Okay.
but with es. We add es, and it's the same in Spanish.
So it is always good to do exercise for neck, back, knees, to make our joints or to keep our joints fit and healthy.
Yeah, we here are very lazy with that, with the exercise, and so sometimes we have the habit to go to the gym, but we we lose our hopes in a few times. We cannot take that habit seriously because we we have to work all day long. So when we go home when we are in the office. So when we arrive here at home, we want to rest. We want to go to bed. So that's we know that it's a problem because we need to do exercise. But if you don't have the habit like us, so it's very complicated to try to do it right. Sometimes we go to the gym. Sometimes we like a lot to go for a walk. When we are, for example, the weekends we walk a lot. But I think that that is not a real exercise. It's just tired because you don't have the your body that is not used to walk a lot, right?
Yes, and here are PM. As I told you last time, I think I told you about Narendra Modi. I think
Narendra Modi, no.
he
What
is
is that?
he is Prime Minister of India.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Narendra Modi.
Yes, and as I told you, he is one of the strongest person in the world this time, and his friends are, the Trump, Donald Trump, Putin. Putin, the president of Russia, and
Yes.
so he is very strong this time. and he has a campaigning here in India that the people should be healthy.
Oh, like him.
All the people in the country should be healthy. They should wake up early and they should take exercise, yoga, and all. So he had just few days back actually he started that campaigning, and it has very good impact on the people, that most of the people who were not doing exercise, now they have started doing exercise. So
But look at your example. You have put it as example. I have a Trump as example. He's fat. He's lazy. So
no, but yes, yeah,
yes,
but
you have a good example. I have a bad example.
but Putin is not fat.
No, it's very healthy.
He
The
is
guy is
very,
very healthy.
yeah, he
Yes.
is very strong. I know he's 60, 65-year old, but you see how strong he is, and
Yeah.
because he's from army background.
Sorry.
He is from army background.
Oh yeah. Art
Army,
background.
yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And you know one thing, I tell you a very important thing about Putin, that when the Putin leaves his home to come to his office, he comes out of his car and he walks into his
Oh.
office, and you won't believe that his office is so big that he walks at least for 20 minutes to reach to his office. Yes,
Oh.
he does it every day. He walks 20 minutes to reach his office, and in the evening when he comes out, again he walks for 20 minutes and comes to his car. So means he has made it deliberately because he wants to walk a lot. So,
Yeah.
actually, when you walk, you burn your calories.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
You understand the calories.
Yes.
So we have to be very careful that how much calories we are taking every day in the food, in the form of food. So these are very important things to maintain ourselves.
Yeah. To get fit, right? You have to eat healthy and care and take care about the amount of calories. Because if you eat a lot of all the food that have a lot of calories, you get fat.
Yes, and I always check my weight every day in the morning after exercise.
You check your what?
Weight. I check my weight
Okay.
every
Okay.
day. If it is even 200 grams more, if it is increased by 200, then I am worried. I have to do something more to come back to the original. So
Did you drink Coca-Cola?
no,
Then
I am very simple man. I have very simple food. I tell you, I don't drink anything like this, Coca-Cola or soft drink, and I don't like to take the things which are prepared
okay.
outside. I take the
Yeah.
food which is prepared in my home only, and I take vegetables and
Natural things, but when you made.
yeah, my wife prepares for me or my mother. Vegetables I take, fruits or dry fruits,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
I have already taken my dry fruits in the morning. After my exercise, I prefer almonds,
Almost. Yes.
and walnut, walnut,
Walnut. What is walnuts? I know what it is, but I can't remember because yeah.
I just show you.
Okay.
You see, this is walnut.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we had that kind of
This
walnut
is
too.
walnut. It is very good. It is rich source of omega 3.
Oh,
Yeah, it is good for your heart. It is good for your joint, and it is the oil which is found in walnut. It is good for your heart. It is good for your eyes. It is good. It is a rich source of omega 3, and
yeah.
it reduces cholesterol, and it is good for health actually.
Yeah, so
It is
you eat a lot of dry fruits or fresh fruits, I believe, and almonds. It can be milk, almonds milk, right? Do you drink almonds milk?
no, I don't like milk.
No, you don't like?
Yes, because actually it is not suitable for my stomach. So
Ah, okay.
so I don't use milk. I use milk very little in tea only, in tea or coffee.
But
Otherwise,
I try to say almond milk.
no, not milk. Almonds. I show you almonds. Almonds. Milk? No. Almonds. They are like this. Do you know this is this?
Yeah, but here, for example, you can find the almonds in liquid form, like a milk, like a soy milk, but made for almonds.
Yeah. But almonds is a different kind of dry fruit. You see this?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Can you see it?
yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I
we have
eat
that.
I eat at least 4 or 5 almonds every day in the morning. Four
Oh,
and five. Yeah. And what we do actually, we keep them in water for the whole night.
okay.
Yeah. And in the morning, we peel it off and then we chew it properly, and that is good always.
So you have to to peel off the almonds.
In the morning, yeah. Peel off. You understand?
Yes.
Means
Yeah.
we put the almonds in the water whole night.
Yeah.
Whole night.
Okay, so you prepare the almonds because here we don't do that with the almonds. We already buy the almonds prepared. So just we open the box and we start to eat it. I don't know how can prepare the almonds. It's
No,
new for me.
this is the almonds, raw almonds. You have to put it into water for the night, and then in the morning just peel it off and chew it properly. It is good
Oh,
actually.
okay, I got it.
It is more effective.
Yeah, I think that we have a lot of things that you eat, obviously, but uh, all of those things are prepared here. We don't eat in the city. We don't have raw food. All is prepared. For example, if you want to eat corn, a yellow corn. Did you know what is the yellow corn? It's an American corn. So
Corn, I know.
mostly,
Corn, you are talking about corn. I know corn.
yeah, corn, but yellow corn
Yes, I
because
know.
yeah. So if we want to eat some of that, we have to go to the supermarket The corn it's already prepared. You just put in the microwave and you can eat
I
it.
know, I know, I know.
So it's not natural.
It is puffed up. It is puffed up in the microwave, and then you start eating it.
Yes, yes.
It is good for health, corn.
Yeah, it's very good. But here, most of the of our food are very prepared in industrialized food. We have it can be meat, chicken, all is prepared. We don't buy natural things because you cannot find that kind of things here. Maybe if you go to some old market, you can find some kind of food. It looks natural, but we don't know where they come from. So we are we are bad in that situation.
And what about the people in your country? Means the people prefer to drink wine and beer and all.
Yes, wine, beer, vodka, tequila. It's very common. If you, for example, here we have a store, and that you can find that kind of store in all the city. It's very common. In every corner, almost there is a store like that. It's like we say mini super because you can find everything there, but it's very commercial. So you can find all kind of beer there. Obviously, the more commercial beer you can find it. You can find vodka, whiskey, so you can find chips. So it's very common that kind of store. So yes, we drink a lot.
Okay. So the means the ladies and gents, everybody drinks.
Yes, yes. Why your country is not common?
Not common. So it means
No.
no. So it means you drink means beer or sometimes wine or vodka or whatever. Means you prefer to drink these things, drink wine or beer every day almost, or once a week,
No.
or like this.
No, 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 no. Well, I can imagine that there are people some drink every day, that right? In that as alcoholic people. No, normal people if they like to drink because. For example, my sister, she don't like to drink nothing, right? And not because she don't like the taste. So, for example, the beer or the whiskey. But my husband and I, for example, we always have beers in the fridge. It's very common here to have a fridge beer in the fridge. My husband like a lot the whiskey, but you can buy a bottle of whiskey, and the whiskey can remain there for a year, for maybe if there are some if there is some special occasion, he opened the bottle or the beer. If you, for example, we are here in the weekends, so we maybe cooks a chicken or something like that, and we drink a beer. But it's just a couple of beers. You don't drink a lot. It's not normal. If you start to drink it a lot, you had a problem. Yes, but it's common that
But you know, I am a teetotaler.
teetotaler. What is that?
I am a teetotaler. A teetotaler means a person who never drinks wine.
Never.
Yes, a person who
Oh.
never drinks wine. I never drink wine, and I even means I am a vegetarian, as I told you earlier. I prefer vegetable, fruits, and dry fruits, and I don't prefer any kind of drink. I prefer my drink like lemon juice. You know,
Yeah,
yeah.
yes.
I prefer natural things. and
But
because I,
if you go to some party and
I don't go.
you don't go.
I don't go to parties. Or, of course, I go to parties, but I don't like it. I don't prefer to
Uh,
drink. If people are drinking, I have no problem. If people are enjoying like this, because I think that this is not the real enjoyment of the life. That you are drinking, and when after drinking you lose your sense,
okay,
and,
okay, I got
and,
it.
and you lose your sense. And actually, I'll tell you that all these things later in the next lesson, maybe, that that how, because actually I think I am always connected with that almighty. you know I am a very spiritual kind of man, you can say. That means I know that whatever I am doing because actually He has ordered me to do that. He means that Almighty God.
Okay, okay.
Are you getting my point?
Yes.
Means actually He has ordered me to do that. He has made me like this to teach people. So I am teaching, and so I always want to take the things which are really made by that Almighty, right? Means
Yeah.
the beer that is human, means the man has made beer, God has not made.
Yeah, that's true.
Getting my point? So
Yes.
the things which are prepared by the man cannot be good for us. And
So you say that kind of things are artificial, are not natural.
yes, they are not natural. You have made it for you because you think it is very good and I like it. In like smoking, the people they're smoking, but I think it is not good for you. It has not been made by the God. You have made it yourself for you.
Yes. Yeah,
And the
yeah.
things which you have made yourself for you can never be good for you. This is my concept.
Yeah. It is an interesting philosophy. I never heard about it. That you have reason. If we well, I grew up in a an environment where all the things are created by the man. So I don't know anything, right?
Because you see, even if you are using a car,
Yes.
it is made by the man. And when
Yes.
it is made by the man, it is not good for the environment.
Yeah,
It
that's
is
true.
it is killing, it is destroying your atmosphere because it is releasing carbon dioxide into the atmosphere.
Yeah, that's true.
So use it, no problem. Use it, but you should minimize the use of your car. Instead of that, you should use bicycle, or you should go on foot, because the God has given you the foot to walk.
Yeah, that's true.
Use them, and if you keep using them, you'll be healthy.
Yeah, so sure.
Yeah, but if you are not using them, you are just sitting on your sofa, or you are doing no physical work, then you may be in trouble.
Yeah, yeah, and many people act like that.
So actually, India is a very great country. So we have been taught all these things. Or we are taught all these things from the beginning, that this is our culture. That we have to eat vegetables, we have to eat fruits, we have to eat dry fruits. These are natural things. God has created all these things for us.
Yeah, I
Understand?
didn't. Yeah, I didn't think about it.
So instead of going to beer or any kind of drink which are prepared by the companies like Fruity, Coca-Cola and all, these are very very harmful for us.
Yeah, it is totally true.
And what I think that my body has been given to me by that Almighty, and I have to take care of it. But you know why we don't take care of it? Because it has been given to us free of cost.
Yeah, yeah.
But when you buy a car for you spend money for that, and you always take care of your car. In the morning you clean your car because you have spent money on your car, so you want to keep it always, shining and neat, because you have spent money for that. So you take care of that. You never put you if it is petrol car, then you always use petrol. You never use water or any other thing to drive your car, because
No, never.
because it has been made for petrol. Similarly, your body has been made for natural things, but you are putting everything inside your body, beer and other things like Coca-Cola and all. Why? Because you don't know the value of your this car. You think oh, it has been given to us free of cost, because you have not paid anything for that. I don't know whether you are getting my points or not, or
Yes, yeah, yeah. No, I
how
get
much
it. I get
or
it.
how much you agree with me or not. I don't know, but this is the reality. This is my culture, and I learned all these things from my parents, from my the ancestors, and most of the people follow all these things in India. Not all, but most of the people, means even you can say that 50 to 60% of the people in India, they follow that culture, that rule and all. And even only 1% of the ladies, only 1% of the ladies in the community of the people who drink wine and all, only one of point or maybe 0.5% of the ladies drink wine.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Very, very, like, not many ladies. Well, so we'll discuss that later, no problem. It's
Yeah, yeah, of
very,
course. I would like to know more about your culture. Of course, it's very interesting because
and
on this
lot of
side,
other things, I'll tell you. You know why
yeah.
people in the world, why people in the world, they are attracted to India. I'll tell you that later
Okay.
in next, because in Russia, even US, in Germany, and Spain and all, why people they want to come to India, and the people, when they come to India to visit, there are the lot of cases that they want to settle down in India only,
Yeah.
because of its culture, because we have very happy culture, that we are always happy in any situation. We always try to be happy. We have made our system in that way, where we get opportunity to be happy every day.
It's so interesting because we don't actually we are happy, but sometimes we are not enough happy.
Don't worry, I'll tell you some of the tips, and
Okay.
some of the things. If you follow them, you will really feel relaxed. You will feel relaxed, and you will feel that you are the most, you can say that, you will consider yourself the happiest woman in the world.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll tell you that. Okay.
Okay. So I have to do some homework for tomorrow, or just
Yeah, yeah,
we.
I ask you some of the questions, and so write the answer of these, and write something about the things which I told you today, like the body and all, as I told you, that
Okay.
how we treat our body, and why we should not treat our body as a thing which we have got free of cost.
Okay.
So
I
so
got it.
write something if you can, and we will continue tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, yes, tomorrow we have class, and the next day, two. Yes.
Okay. So let's be worried about tomorrow first. Then tomorrow we'll decide tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, so see you tomorrow. Take care.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.